Hi, my name is Gary Kurtz, and I'd like to welcome you to our website. I'm a chiropractor practicing here in Nevada, Missouri. I've been in practice for 30 years. I'm going to assume that since you're on our website, you're checking us out. Perhaps you've got some questions. One of the questions that people have is, can chiropractic help me? Can chiropractic help my problem? Another question that comes up is, well, I've decided chiropractic can help me, but are you the right chiropractor for me? And hopefully we'll be able to answer some of those questions with this short video. If we don't, when the video is finished, I encourage you to call us. Give us a call at the office. We'll be happy to talk to you. If I'm busy, I may have to call you back, but I do answer my calls. And I want this to be informative for you, and I'd like to answer your questions if we can. In Nevada, Missouri, there are many chiropractors, many good chiropractors, and honestly, I can recommend every one of them. But chiropractors are different, one from another. There's different philosophies, there's different techniques. So I want to share with you a little bit about how we are different from the other chiropractors in town, and in many ways we're similar from the other chiropractors. One of the big reasons that chiropractors become chiropractors is to relieve pain and suffering. In fact, that's the #1 goal of any chiropractor worth their salt, is to relieve pain and suffering. Right behind that goal should be restoring function as well. You see, it doesn't do any good to align the spine if every time you go to do something, you unalign it and you cause the pain to return. One of the criticisms that chiropractic has had over the years has been, once you start going to chiropractor, you always have to keep going. You never get released. And sometimes that's been true. Well, we like to do things differently here, and one of the ways that we differ is that we do everything we can to restore function. We want to give you your life back. If there's something that's causing pain, we want to find out what it is. That way we can address that, and the pain goes away, and what that means to you is that you get your life back. There's an end to your treatment. And so one of the things that we focus on is how to restore function. If there's something that we can fix, certainly we do our best to fix that. We also like to identify those things that we can't fix. Perhaps you have degenerative disc disease in your spine, or perhaps you have a short leg that's actually truly physically shorter on one side than the other. You can imagine what that does to your pelvis and your spinal curve all the way up. Some of those things aren't fixable by anyone on this earth. So we try to compensate for that. We try to adapt to that. What are some of the tools that we use? Well, #1, just identifying that the problem is there. Sometimes we use exercises targeted specifically to your problem. Sometimes we use heel lifts. Sometimes we use behavioral modification. Sometimes we use a back school where we teach you how to do things, how to lift, how to bend, how to sit, how to stand. All those things that we take for granted as these problems become evident in our lives, we need to learn how to do them correctly so that we cause as few problems as is possible. You see, there aren't any home runs with this. There's a lot of base hits, and we like to cover as many base hits as we can so that you get your life back and that you can honestly say, well, I went to them and they helped me, and that's what we're after. We also like to make our care affordable. We have payment plans for folks that would fit most budgets. We accept credit cards. We like to sit down before anything is done and explain the finances. Nobody wants any surprises, and we're here to help people. That's why we do what we do. So if money's a problem, give us a call and talk to us. We'll talk to you up front and do everything we can so that you can get the relief that you can. You've heard me say in the past, if I think I can help you, I'll tell you. And that's so true. Statistically speaking, we treat only 6 out of every 10 of our new patients. And the reason that statistic is like that is because oftentimes after we evaluate someone, we think that someone else can help them more or easier, or they're not a chiropractic case. And we're up front, and we tell you that right up front. So I encourage you to give us a call. 667-3456. If I think I can help you, I'll tell you. And if I don't think I can help you, I'm going to tell you that too.